So hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is time for the... Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. It is time with the Interview with the Vampire Season 3 trailer. So San Diego Comic Con was this weekend and we got a whole bunch of trailers, we got a whole bunch of promos. But we got a teaser for Season 3 of Interview with the Vampire, which I wasn't really expecting because they haven't even started filming Season 3 yet. Right? I mean, like, as far as I knew, they weren't going to be filming until, like, fall-ish. Which means it's... I think it's crazy that we already have a trailer. I'm not complaining. This show has taken over my life, my mind. I started the show back in 2022 when Season 1 came out. I loved it so much that I went off and started reading the books. I went back and watched the film. I have since interviewed some of the people from the show. I got to interview Asad, I got to interview Chris, I got to interview Alan Taylor. It's been a wild ride. I'm so excited for Season 3. Let's go with the trailer and we will just talk afterwards.
Hey, look, if you want, I can have somebody knock on the window. I think he what?
Oh my god, I thought that was the stat. I was like, baby, what happened?
Do we have insurance for homicide? You know what?
Oh, Daniel, I know that voice anywhere.
That's him. Jesus Christ. Look at him. Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's my boy. I can tell by that bitchy walk. I already know. Oh, look at that slutty waist. Oh my god, I love him.
We're really excited about the
I don't remember you.
documentary.
He looks so beautiful. I want to throw myself off a cliff.
Do I look like I need you?
No, honey, you don't. You are perfect. Oh my god. He's rocking like a Freddie Mercury kind of vibe. I see a
There's a
little...
goblet on the table.
I see a little bit of Prince as well mixed in here.
Please. Thank you. We need to
Bit of Bowie.
for sound. I hope you don't mind. I'll be sitting here. You'll see my face in the camera. Like, so,
Oh my god, he has one murderous little head on him.
You don't have to just stare at it.
He's just a mic, dude. Stop
Your
trying to...
man is dehydrated.
Death glares.
Okay, we'll get him some water. Get him some water, please. All right, let's fucking go, people.
The Joker. It's giving, you know, the, Hang on, what did that say? What does that say? Armand told the truth. We have an Armand stand in the room. It's getting interesting.
Action. Okay, we're gonna start. Could you state your name for the camera?
Justin Bieber.
I see you have my book there. What do you think of...
His references are a little bit outdated, baby. Justin Bieber? That's very 2010s of you.
I hear the star.
Why are we pushing?
I'm immortal. More or less. The light of the sun.
Somebody get him a glass of water.
The sustained heat of an intense fire.
Oh, Jesus, I love
These
him.
things might destroy me. But then again, they might not.
That's the song, that's Long Face. I've listened to this. Full disclosure, I've listened to this song. I listened to the full song, and I have a story about that in a second. Oh my god. Is this just a song? Is this just... the rest of the clip is just a song? He's so pretty. Oh, he is deteriorating into madness throughout the interview? So does Daniel... This is Daniel's interview with him, is it? Because we heard Daniel in the background and we heard that we have 45 minutes with him. There ain't no way he's going to be able to tell his story in 40... I've never been more turned on and afraid in my life. So that's it for the teaser. Okay, that makes total sense. I was like, are we going to get a whole clip? Are we going to get a whole scene? No, it truly was teaser. We got like 2.5 minutes of footage and then straight into the song promo. Listen, is Daniel going to have enough time? Because 45 minutes was mentioned. It's going to go over, and we saw multiple outfit changes. We saw Lestat in multiple different things. We started off in the green dressing robe, and then we got the... What is that? It looks like a wine shirt. Looks like a wine shirt with like some kind of overcoat thing. This right here is the era I am most excited for. Oh, this is exactly what I envisioned when I thought of like Rockstar Lestat, right? I watched Queen of the Damned. I'm jumping all over the place in this video. I did watch Queen of the Damned. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I'm not all that tied to the books, to be honest. So like, I'm not a book purist. It's like, we have to stay, you know, exactly. But this is what I imagined. Reading it, I was like, if we're going to update this, we're going to do this modern day. He's got to be a bit bitchy, a bit sassy. This is it. I don't know how I feel about the glasses. He kind of, for some reason, reminds me of SpongeBob in those glasses. Or like evil plankton. Yeah, we're getting a whole range of emotions throughout this interview. This bitch. I love him. I would say I wonder what happened here, but like I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Well, it could be stage makeup, I guess. If he just came off stage, it could be stage makeup for like the Vampire Lestat or whatever. But also, he could have just snapped. He could have just snapped at the damn guy that was micing him up, and he had enough. Sam Reid is one of those rare humans that the more demented and deranged they look, the prettier they get. That says a lot about me. I'm guessing this dude is another member of the band, either that or maybe he's like... I was going to say maybe he's a set-in to test the lighting and the setup and stuff, but no, I'm guessing that is just another member of the band. Did Lestat just try and find people that looked the closest to him? He's like, if I'm going to make a band and torture all of my exes and out myself to the world, it's going to be a band of me's. Love the little touch. We're getting a little vampire blood in the chalice. The attitude is everything, and it's such a stark change from what we saw at the end of season 2 as well. The Lestat that we got at the end of season 2 was broken and really low and not doing great. He was playing a wooden piano. Look at him, he is back and he means fucking business. I think I started to make this point earlier and I got distracted. This that he has going on, very reminiscent of Louis and Lestat's first breakup. I touched on this a while ago, but the Armand Told the Truth. So, Interview with the Vampire, the book is out. This is like his response to that. Alright, we get that. We know what's going on. We have an Armand Truther here in the room. I think it's going to be really interesting to see, especially like in the world of the show, being in the show. The fact that you're going to have these characters kind of come to life in the show. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Interview is a book in the show. The stories are canon in the show. Lestat's going to come out and write a bunch of songs and be Lestat, but like publicly in the show. So you're going to have people taking sides. And like we have an Armand Truther already. Listen, like I said, I heard the Long Leg song and was like, okay, I need this tattooed on my brain. That's a lot harder to do than you would think. Do you see that symbol? I'm getting that tattooed today. I'm literally leaving this video to go into town, find a tattoo parlor that's open and get it done. I am first and foremost a Lestat stan. Back, quick outfit change because it was sweaty. It was warm in Ireland today and I had to walk in to get the tattoo. But we got it. Boom! Look at that beauty. It's still a bit bloody and a bit icky and a bit but I just love it. I didn't watch this clip before, obviously before the reaction. I had seen an image, I can't remember which one. There was like promo images on Twitter. And I was like, oh, okay, so there's promo images been released. But then I saw that we had the teaser trailer and I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch it. But then I was like, we're going to do a reaction. We're going to simmer and freak the fuck out together. Now listen, we have to talk about the band. We have to talk about Lestat, or Vampire Lestat. I want this to be huge. So if you think about it, right, you have this fake made up band. We've had that happen before in films and shows. But it is always fumbled. They always mess it up somehow. This should be marketed as a real band. They could go all in with the promo. They could do an EP or an album and they could release actual merch as part of the promo for season 3. Imagine if they brought out like Vampire Lestat vinyls or Vampire Lestat CDs or Vampire Lestat t-shirts. They could play into this so much and make it such like a spectacle like Lestat would fucking want. I say it as if I know him, but listen, after reading some of the books and obsessing over the show, I feel like I do know him, okay? More recently, yeah, I read you want to hear my book journey very fast? Read Interview with the Vampire, loved it. Read Vampire Lestat, loved it. Read Queen of the Damned, fell off around season 3. I love Armand, he's my boy. So I skipped straight to the Vampire Armand, not realising I was skipping like 2.5 books in the process. Book spoilers incoming. Started the Vampire Armand thinking I could keep up and fill in with context clues. No, within the first like page, 2 pages, I found out that Lestat had been to, I think, hell, and also I think it was referenced that he met Jesus. I missed the second coming of Christ just because I skipped 2 books. If that ain't indicative of what this universe is like. But yeah, I really feel like they could do so much in regards to the band and merchandising and promo. Don't let it be just a band in the show. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was waiting for Come To Me to be released on vinyl way back from season 1. I thought they might drop it as a single or like, you know, something along those lines, and they didn't, and I felt like it was kind of a fumbled opportunity. Come To Me is one of my favourite songs, by the way. Yeah, I'm that level obsessed, okay? But with this, they just have such a bigger opportunity to do shit like that. We're going to get to hear Lestat's side from Lestat's point of view, which I cannot wait for. And it looks like it's going to be big, over the top, flamboyant, I was kind of wondering what era are we going to go with. Will we get 80s glam rock or will we get modern day? To be honest with you, for some reason, the song, Long Face, like we have references to the show. So like it does feel like Lestat wrote it. Like you have, what was it? Here Come the Gays, Give Me Some Face, or something like that around the end of the song. Give me some face, or was it do me some face, Louis said. We did get that back in season 1 when he was talking about his little side quest with another individual, if you remember. So it does feel like it's written from Lestat's point of view. It's lyrically, I'm like, okay, I feel like Lestat could have written this, which I love. But like in terms of styling, in terms of like musical direction, even like visual styling, what he's going to look like, what the band is going to look like, I really thought like, you know, are we going to go with 80s glam rock? Are we going to go with super, super modern day kind of fuckboy look, which I did not want? It looks like we have made a beautiful balance between all of the options. It's giving old school rock. It's kind of, like I said, I could see Freddie Mercury. I could kind of see Prince. I could kind of see Bowie. But then again, like sonically, the song, it kind of reminds me of the White Stripes. But for some reason, it's reminded me of the Rasmus as well. Do you guys remember the Rasmus? They had the song In the Shadows. I don't know why, but it reminded me of the Rasmus. So we're talking like early 2000s. Ooh, whoa. My ring nearly ripped my damn earring out there. It's kind of reminded me of early 2000s rock. And that just makes me feel, ooh, this show is so smart. It's so smart. Because let me tell you, I didn't care. Okay, when this show came out, I did not care. I'm not going to lie, back when season 1 aired, my mother wore me down to watch it. She watched it, got obsessed with it, was like, you need to watch this. And I watched it just to shut her up. I was like, if I watch a few episodes, will you leave me alone? And then I watched episode 1 and I knew, okay, fine. I'm about to, like, this is straight up about to change my fucking life. I'm about to become obsessed. And it has. And I've grown with these characters and I've fallen in love and I've been torn apart and kicked in the crotch of my feelings. I mean, I'm reading the books and I don't think I've ever read anything quite as strange as those books. Just because I miss the characters so much. I need them, so I'm reading the fucking books. Look, oh. I don't even want to tell you how much I paid for that version of The Vampire Armand. I'm not going to mention it. I've gone on a hardback kick, so I'm trying to buy them all in hardback. Do you know how expensive hardback books are? But this just feels so Lestat. It's serious and kind of twisted, but at the same time, it's not. At the same time, it's kind of like extravagant and camp and flamboyant and everything that Lestat is, in my opinion. I think this is just perfect. I am so... I'm just so happy with how he looks. I want to go see him live. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't think Sam Reid would ever do it, but they should do shows in real life as promo. He could perform at the premiere of season 3. Do TV shows still do premieres? To be honest with you, oh sweet mother of God. Hi. I'm going to buy completely into this band. I'm going to completely buy into this band. The made up band, by the way, I've already decided, oh yeah, they're one of my favourites because I love his voice. They casted so well when they casted Sam Reid. Let me tell you, fucking suck a fuck. Come to Me is so perfect and he has such a gorgeous voice and we see it on Longlegs as well. My boy is not just a one-hit wonder. And speaking of Come to Me, I wonder will they do like an updated rock twisted version of Come to Me, because we got the original version in season 1. We got the what was it, Come to Me, you little whore, you only want him because you're feeling blue version in season 2. Give us an updated version for season 3. That could become the kind of song that we just cover every season. We just get a different version of every season and I will eat it the fuck up. Obviously there's a lot that we're going to see in season 3. People have been like speculating and trying to figure out what we're going to get. To be honest with you, after the 2 seasons we've had, season 1 was very Louis centred. I mean, I know Lestat was like there too, but season 1 was very Louis centred. Season 2 felt very Armand centred. I'm ready for Lestat to take centre stage. I'm ready to hear his side of things. I'm ready to see him in all of his bitchiness. And I want to hear shit from his point of view too, because, you know, anything that we've learned about Lestat has been from other people. We've never actually heard from Lestat. Everything has been somebody else's account of him. So I can't wait to hear what he has to say for himself. How much of what we learned has been bullshit from other people. Because like I said, we've had Louis' recounting and we've had Armand's recounting. I want to know him. And we're probably, we're probably going to have time jumps filling in some of the gaps throughout his storyline. But I feel it's going to be mostly modern day. I hope it's mostly modern day. I want to see him all rock star and fucked up and pissed off. Can't wait to find out more about Daniel as well. The fuck happened to him? What's he been up to? How's he handling his newly turned life? And into season 2, Armand had gone AWOL, right? We lost him. We don't know where he went. Daniel mentioned that. that's not going to keep up, I don't think. I do think we're going to get Armand back for a lot of season 3. We better get Armand back. The dynamics are all going to change like hugely once Lestat bursts the fuck onto the scene again, once he kicks his way in with his band and his album and his fuckery. The fuck of it all is that once he kicks his way back into the world, I don't think bitches are ready. I do have a feeling that we're going to get maybe bits from other books thrown in. Maybe we're going to get some storylines borrowed from other books, or like stuff hinted at that wasn't necessarily in The Vampire Lestat. I hope we get Ghost Claudia. I know that sounds so morbid to say, but listen, I don't see how we can continue on without ever showing her again. I could see Ghost Claudia making a comeback and vibing. Oh my god, maybe she could like be vibing in Lestat's ear, telling him how shit his music is. Because you know that's something she'd do. She'd come back to haunt his ass and knock his fucking confidence straight down a hill. Louis' response to him is going to be so fucking something to see as well. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how he's going to take him in modern day. I don't know how that would work. I mean, they ended on quite good terms at the end of season 2, but has that continued on? I just don't know. But yeah, lads, that is it for this reaction, for this chat. I didn't mean for it to go on this long, but once I get started talking about this show, it's actually kind of sick how much I can just go off. So let me know what you thought. Was that what you wanted from The Vampire Lestat? Because it was for me. There's no release date yet for season 3. I don't even think they've started filming season 3 yet. So like, we do have a long wait. But they could kill the time in between seasons if they start dropping pieces of promo like this. Drop a song every now and again. Drop something every now and again. Keep us fed. From a marketing perspective, I think it's absolutely genius what they did. I did not expect a promo this early on. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you want to check out some of my interviews with some of the cast, they're all on my channel. They're a few videos back. I actually have an interview playlist. So it's just a playlist of interviews I've done. I also reacted to all of season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. That's in its own little playlist. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all soon.